Welcome to Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, home to the Western Michigan Broncos, where we have a terrific matchup in store. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the Akron Zips taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Broncos will put total leather and we'll get started. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Zips offense will start this game off. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
They're trying to get to it. Got it behind the line. It's Adams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Zips will punt this one away. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Line gets set, 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. From the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll run the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Zips will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Quick completion to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense gets set for 2nd down. To the air, it's Wolf. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. UAB went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Blazers team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Going up top on 1st down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the handoff. Still running at the 40. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Zips.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped that one off with some flair and some juice, a 72-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Looking to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. After the 1st down completion, it's 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Fires to the tight end. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Western Michigan!
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to boot it away.
Western Michigan, 17. Akron, 7.
He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Back to pass, it's Bullock. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
And the Broncos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Makes his connection. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. It's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. The Broncos have their offense in high gear. They'll give it to him again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun on third down. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
6 yards on the play.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Getting some heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Zips are in the hurry-up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Zips with the 1st and 10.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Offense in the hurry-up.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Golden. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide. It's 1st down from the 11.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Simmons. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the try is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push and ball security, David. That's premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And they'll take a knee.
And you know that has got to feel good. Taking the knee, you're going to win this game. They needed to turn this thing around after suffering consecutive losses the way they've been doing. They just needed something to go right. I love the fight in this football team. They all played as a single unit here today, and now it'll be interesting to see if they can build on this.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching